exploring lakes, rivers, and reservoirs across the country with an unyielding goal to enlighten viewers from a fisheye perspective. Come along and we'll investigate the habitat. Much more than a fishing show, this is an eye-opening aquatic experience. Welcome to Kim Stricker's Hook and Look. At any given time, within any body of water, more than one productive pattern exists. Whether fishing for bass, crappie, walleye, northern pike, or bluegill. On this week's episode, Kim and his guest, Cory Schmidt, employed two presentations for both largemouth and smallmouth bass. One shallow, one deep. Both productive. It's early September in central Minnesota, and once again, production plans have been delayed by severe thunderstorms. The passage of weather fronts are expected this time of year. As a matter of fact, to seasoned anglers, they're quite welcomed, for it's the overcast skies, wind, and cooler temps that could very well stimulate the bass out of their midsummer stupor and actively feed.
That was a pretty severe storm that just went through. And
Yeah.
I don't know if that's going to affect the fish or not. But my experience has been, as long as it stays overcast, that the fish ought to be up and going a little bit.
Well, I think you're right. I mean, it's going to be warm this afternoon. It's not like it's a major cold front that's going to drop the water temperature a ton.
Right.
So we got that going for us. We still got, 71 degrees here.
Right. Now this lake has both largemouth and smallmouth.
Correct.
And I see it's got great clarity. That's what we like.
Great clarity, great habitat. I mean, there's deep vegetation, shallow vegetation. There's some rock piles out here. There's even some wood in some areas out here. So
I'm looking forward to fishing.
yeah.
I'm looking forward to swimming too.
I can't wait to see what you guys see down there. That'll be fun.
Considering the current scenario, the two begin their efforts shallow, covering water quickly in search of aggressive bass. Kim and Cory have both chosen a half-ounce red Eye Shad lipless crankbait, which closely resembles the bluegills the bass feed upon. And rather quickly, Kim connects with a respectable fish.
Ooh, there's one. That's a little better one.
Is it?
Yeah,
All right.
that's a little better one.
All right.
Right at that edge.
Yeah, you can see that edge up in there, that's for sure.
That's a little better
Do I know what species yet?
Nice large.
Oh, nice largemouth. Yeah, good job.
Yeah.
Chunky one there. You like that
Kid.
bait? Yeah.
But yeah, they seem to be right where it's starting to drop off, that 5-6 foot of water. But
Kind of a
on
little
that milfoil,
Yeah.
so that's a decent fish. Nice
Yeah, nice
fat,
chunky
look
one,
at
yeah.
it, healthy.
A nice
Now
chunky
that'll-
one there, huh?
That will work.
Absolutely.
That'll work.
Good start.
So again, right at that edge. We'll just run down this whole thing and see what the scoop is.
Absolutely.
Nice fat.
I can honestly say I've never thrown a crankbait of any kind in this lake. And it's probably dumb, but it's like plastics, but
Oh, we'll be throwing some plastics.
yeah. There's so many good baits nowadays. It's like you go for a while and you kind of get away from one style of bait. And I mean, a lipless bait is it's about as good as it gets when they're on shallow
That's right.
flats. But
One of us is gonna hook a stud, I know it.
look at that. That's a fish too.
Who is it? Yeah.
Man, he really got down there though. He's on there.
Let me get a net.
Bulldogging down there.
Yeah.
It's a largie. Yeah.
And a whole lot of salad too.
Yeah. Look at that. Chunky one, I guess.
That it is.
All right. Another chunky one. All right.
Well, it looks like the bass are going to cooperate today. And the red-eye shad seems to be the deal.
There's one.
There you go.
That feels like a little better one.
A little better one. Net?
Yeah, I think so on this one. That might be, well, what are we netting, 2-pounders? Yeah, he's not quite 2 pounds. I thought he was better than that.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yep.
We're gonna get a bunch of those. But they are biting the red-eye shad.
They really are. They're just crushing it.
Look into my eyes. You will stay tuned. We'll be right back. Hook and Look is brought to you by Strike King Lure Company, #1 in fishing lures. Seagar, always the best. Power Pole, swift, silent, secure. AquaView, reinventing underwater cameras. And by Boat US Angler. Welcome back. Hook and Look host Kim Stricker, along with his guest Cory Schmidt, continue to effectively cover water by means of a 1/2 ounce red-eye shad lipless crankbait.
Ooh, man, he clobbered it.
There you go.
Ooh, that's a decent fish too.
Man, you're on those bigger ones.
Oh. That feels, ooh, look at,
Oh,
yeah, that's a decent chunk.
Is that a smallie?
No, it's a largemouth.
Largie? Okay.
Largemouth.
Oh, nice fish. Look how pretty that is. Pretty.
So
in
they're
that
so
clear
pretty in
water.
that clear water.
Oh.
Whoa. He wants, look at that, he
Holy
wants to go
cow.
right up underneath the...
Oh, that's a pretty fish there. Nice job, man.
I like you. I like you and you like my bait.
You're on that bigger fish program.
Well, I think I've just been casting in front of you, I guess. I don't know. Better take advantage of it now.
I'm just gonna say, well, I have a chance here.
You're only going to be polite for so long, right? Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. That's a lot of fun.
You bet.
But yeah, as long as this cloud cover sits in, I think we're going to catch a bunch.
Yeah, I'm glad to see they're up in the shallower vegetation. That's good.
Good deal. Look at that thing. This gradual tapering region of the lake supports a healthy green mixture of native milfoil and pondweeds from the shoreline out to a depth of 15 feet. Upon my underwater investigation, I was pleased to see how bountiful the aquatic plants grew, yet were not overgrown and out of control. As we discover in all productive areas, there was an abundant supply of baitfish present scattered throughout the undergrowth. Primarily bluegill, about the size of a 1/2 ounce red-eye shad. Imagine that. Most notably, though, is that my surveillance confirmed the positioning of the largemouth bass. Just as we experienced with our previous catches, it became apparent that most of the largemouths were cruising the edge where the milfoil diminished and pondweed prevailed in 8 to 12 feet of water. Even the larger bluegill, as well as the occasional walleye, preferred the deeper vegetation. So we continued our angling efforts further down the same edge. Ooh, there you go.
Yeah.
That's a better fish.
Well,
Is he coming through weeds?
no, I don't think so. I don't know what it is. It's not,
Oh, no, yeah, it's a good, decent fish.
nice jump.
Yeah. It's a largemouth, isn't it?
Yeah, he just kind of stopped me in my tracks there. There we go.
Okay.
Oh, another nice one, Kim, huh? Nice average size. We'll get that guy out of the net. Oh, those hooks are sticky.
Very good.
Nice fish.
Those bass were aggressive in simply crushing the red-eye shad. But there are times when they're undecided and just follow the bait and not fully commit. Under those circumstances, it's advantageous to suddenly stop the bait and let it fall on slack line to trigger the strike. The red eye shad has been meticulously engineered to have a balanced wiggling motion as it descends. And believe me, not all lipless crankbaits have this alluring action on the fall. But again, I want to emphasize, you need to give it slack line to do so. If you keep pressure on the line and maintain full contact of the red eye shad, it will just pendulum towards you with little action. Give it complete slack line and the red eye shad wobbles and clicks as it falls, enticing hesitant fish in the striking. Just another tip from our underwater point of view.
Want more underwater content? Subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Have you become a Boat US Angler member yet? Boat US Angler is the fishing division of Boat US, the oldest and largest association of anglers and boaters, created to provide services and benefits designed exclusively for anglers. Benefits include the largest towing fleet with 24/7 towing dispatch and assistance for when the unexpected happens on the road or on the water. You'll receive Boat US Angler magazine, be eligible for tournament incentive programs, and qualify for boat insurance policies with coverages designed specifically for avid fishermen. What are you waiting for? Become a Boat US Angler member today and, like me, enjoy worry-free fishing. Ooh, man. Oh, he slammed it.
Wow.
That's a decent fish. That's
I didn't even get a
That's a good fish.
I didn't even get a chance to cast in there.
That's a decent fish. Definitely a decent fish.
Yeah. Nice largemouth. Oh, nice jump. Good job, man.
He got right down in that cabin.
Yeah. Nice fish.
Beauty.
Yeah. Nice healthy one. Dandy.
They are jumping all over. Look, keep saying it.
Right in the veg.
Listen how much noise that has.
Yeah.
This is the original red eye shad. You just hear the rattles in that. Underwater, that makes so much noise.
Right. And like you were saying, when you rip it free of the vegetation, that probably gives it a little bit of extra.
It makes all of a sudden just like, just a real,
Right.
triggers them. But there's times when you want something quieter. And they've got a silent red eye shad. In actuality, no crankbait is completely silent when you consider the subtle rattle produced by the hooks. Nonetheless, the silent red eye shad gives you a much quieter option over the loud clatter generated from the original. Let's listen again. Here's the original. Here's the silent. Both lures offering you an alternative to throw when the bite begins to subside on the other. Just give it a try, the fish will let you know. There's a fish on the silent
one?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Not bad either. Uh-huh.
Got him.
Gave him the silent treatment.
Well, we'll see, huh?
We'll see. Just keep plugging away. It's just a, oh, there you go, Cory. Double.
Whoa!
Do you have hooks on yours?
I'm starting to wonder, hey, you put rubber hooks on my crankbait here.
Well, I'm getting back out there. Catch that one you just lost.
That's great having these sunglasses, because in a clear lake like this, you can literally see the cover up in there, and you can use that to help steer your bait through and around the areas. You can kind of pick the little lanes to cast to and to pull your lures through.
Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Nice jump. That one just...
Let me get Let me get the net. Bringing them in too fast for me. Nice largemouth.
Yep. Another same size, but a couple pretty jumps there.
Yep.
Just as I was coming over that little point there, just dink.
Beauty.
Yeah.
Beauty.
Okay. Nice chunky one, huh? Whoa.
Definitely.
I wonder what he's feeding on.
Red-eye shads.
You got that right. Maybe that's what we'll just keep on that program. We'll work this bank. Actually, as you get further down the lake here, the break on the shoreline gets a little bit more abrupt. I should get a smallie right in here somewhere.
Right about where?
One of these casts. One might bite.
Is that a smallie?
Yeah. Not quite the size I was hoping
How about
for,
that one there?
You got one.
Another little one.
Yeah.
We haven't seen a big smallie yet.
Yeah.
Yo, right now, it doesn't matter if you're throwing the red-eye shad or the silent red-eye shad.
Yeah.
They're jumping all over it.
Yeah.
Stay with us. Hook and Look will return right after this. This portion of Hook and Look is brought to you by Ranger Boats, still building legends one at a time. Evinrude E-Tech, Deep Blue Coffee, dive in. And by Sportfish Michigan.
I'm wondering if those bigger smallies are deeper. It must be.
That's
Yeah.
exactly what I was thinking. We were talking about the largemouth being up shallow.
Yeah.
It disappears.
Well, the truth is this lake has got so many fish that they can be, like I said, in 5 different locations at the same time. It's just a matter of there's just that many fish here, and there's the food to support it. Perch, sunfish. There's a good population of spot-tailed shiners in this lake. There's ciscos in the deeper water. I don't know about crayfish, so it'll be interesting to see what you guys see down when you're down diving and with the camera to see if there's any number of crayfish in this lake. It should be, as all the rock and stuff. And then you can actually see the next rock pile there.
Yep, I do see it there.
With these
polarized
sunglasses, yeah.
You can. I mean,
That's a big key to Polaroids, and you can see structure like that. Gives you an advantage, there's no doubt.
even on a cloudy day.
Yep.
As Kim and Cory make their way down the lake, they can see that the bottom terrain is becoming much more conducive to smallmouths. Boulder-strewn points jut out from the bank, which are separated by beds of rich vegetation, holding an abundance of bait fish. So it's clearly no surprise that a red-eye shad could very likely pick up a largemouth on this spot as well.
Ooh, yeah. A little better one?
Yes,
oh,
yes,
it
sir.
is.
There we go.
I'd say that was. Oh, yeah.
Now this one, I'm going to keep my rod tip down a little bit, see if we can get him in the boat.
So, largemouth.
Yep. On the rock spot.
There
we go.
are.
All right. Couple pretty jumps there.
Right.
Oh, 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 oh.
Keep the hooks out of you.
Yeah, that'd be good. I just did that not too long ago. Taken just enough hooks over the years to be a little cautious. Man, that's a nice one there. What a chunky guy. I tell you, these things are just crushing this bait.
Yes.
I don't know, it's been a long time since I've had bass crush a rattle bait like that. Look at that guy.
Very nice.
And I don't know, on the rattle or the silent yet, we're not quite sure yet, are we?
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
It's more the red-eye shad.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna put him back and we'll get that hook out of there. All right. You know, it's funny, this is more of a smallmouth spot I normally think of it as, but you never know. There's enough vegetation in this area too. In this lake, it's kind of a unique one. And that the largemouths and the smallmouths seem to occupy a lot of the same areas, even in deep water. We'll catch largemouths here, Kim, in 25 feet of water. I don't know if it's just a matter of habitat or food or it's oxygen's good, but normally you find smallies deep, but you don't necessarily find largemouths that deep, but here you do. Of course, today we're getting them shallow, which is a lot of fun on these search baits.
Stop.
Oh gosh, here we go.
Oh, yeah, that's a decent one. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Man, he just stopped it like a freight train.
I saw that hook set. That was got me excited seeing that hook set. I tell
I'm
you.
sitting there talking,
Oh, there we go.
sitting there talking, and he just blasted it.
Yeah. I guess they're biting, huh? I think so.
And again, you know, the last one, you know, you're catching them on the regular.
On the rattle, and yeah,
And mine is the silent one.
interesting.
Yep.
Pretty fish.
Good deal. You know, we really haven't figured one to be better than the other right now.
Not yet, yeah.
But it's just another option. You know, often when you're on a bunch of schooling fish and they bite, and then it stops, that's the time to make a change to like the silent or vice versa. Mm-hmm. Cory had mentioned earlier that the largemouth and smallmouth occupy the same areas in this lake, even in 25 foot of water. Well, be sure to tune in next week as we move a bit deeper and discover a motherlode of better quality fish. We'll drop shot Strike King's new Magnum Dream Shot worm for both smallmouth and largemouth and interact underwater as well. Part 2 next week on
Hook and look.
Hook and Look is a Kim Stricker production.